I go chop for the washing as long as she give me a portion. I'm not singing it well. Leg over. My baby give me leg over. That was how he started. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kelechi Chukwu. Hey, today's gist is about the party. Guys, the party has finally ended. I was just waiting for the party to end so that I could run and come and give you guys the gist. Oh my god, tonight was the night. The DJ Consequence. Hey, that DJ, Now that's what I'm talking about. It's not all these DJs that have been coming and we don't even understand the kind of music they're playing. I mean, from the beginning of the show or the party to the end, he was on point. Now that's what I'm talking about. I will not lie, that DJ, he touched me. He touched my soul. God bless DJ Consequence for me. I mean, I was in my own element. I was dancing. I couldn't help myself. That DJ kept me on my toes. I mean, from the very beginning, I wrote it down. What song was it that he played? When we just started, the first song he played, I knew that we were going to be in trouble. What was the song that he played? Where did I write it? Oh, bum, bum. Now I go chop on the washing as long as you give me my portion. Hey, leg over. That was how he started though. The guy started, then he now went from song to song to song. Guys, let me not get carried away. This is not about, it's not just about DJ Consequence, but he was a very instrumental part of the fun tonight. I mean, he brought it. DJ Consequence, he brought it. Okay, let me calm myself down. I'm calm, guys. So now that I've managed to calm myself down and I let me get myself composed, let me just act normal. So hi guys, my name is Kelechi. If this is the first time you're watching my content, guys, my name is Kelechi. I'll like you guys to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already subscribed. What are you waiting for? Please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video by clicking the thumbs up, and also please click the notification bell so that you'll be the first to get notified every time I post my videos. Having said all that, now let's get right into it. The whole day was full of activities, really. In the evening, I think they had this task, Patricia Task, and they were all supposed to come up with ideas of how to sell the brand, the Patricia Bitcoin brand. And everyone really brought it to the table. There were lots of, creative stuff. Big Brother was quite impressed with all their efforts, and he gave them $500 worth of Bitcoin. So everybody was so happy. Then housemates now received several boxes that had their names, and inside the boxes were the costumes they were supposed to wear for the night, for the party. So everybody had their names on their boxes. They went into the room when it was time, and then everybody took their boxes. They also had lots of things apart from the costumes. There were some drinks that had all their names on it, so everybody had to take their drinks. It was just a good thing, it was a good feeling. Oh guys, let us talk about the party. What am I still talking about the evening for? I'm getting confused. Let me focus. Tonight is about the party. So the evening, so everybody had their dresses, their costumes, and they all brought out their costumes. They wore their costumes. Everybody looks good. They had this 80s theme going on, which they had been doing the whole week. If you guys remember, that was the theme for the week. So the costumes had to do with that 80s theme. So Kidwaya particularly, I think he didn't really like his dressing, but I thought he looked really cool because he was complaining that he was complaining about the bow tie. He said he was going to remove it, and so that was how the evening started. Everybody was dressing up, looking good as always. Nengi had this black frills. She had this dress. Was it a dress, or I think it was a dress, or is it skirt and blouse? I'm not sure. In fact, the designer thought about everybody in designing what they wore. So yeah, everybody looked really good. Even Dorothy had this dress that the whole chest was out, because of her chest. I really feel for her sometimes, guys. So yeah, everybody looked really good and everything. So when they came out, they now saw it was DJ Consequence, and he was announcing himself, DJ Consequence. We just said, I think Neo had said it before, and Tolani Baj, they had kind of predicted that DJ Consequence was going to come tonight, but I think they were not sure. So it was really good to see him. We saw people, everyone dancing, everybody was free. I really like these housemates, guys. Before I even say anything more, I really like these housemates. They are quite fun. I think they are fun. They just keep everything aside, and when it's time to have party, they just throw themselves into it. That was basically what they did, and it was something else. First of all, before I say anything, everybody danced with everybody else. So it wasn't as if one person was dancing one person. Everybody danced with everybody else. But the ones that I really saw, because I was trying to get some highlights, the highlights for me that I really noticed was Eric was dancing with Kaisha at some point. They were close, but I know there's nothing. Before I knew it, I now saw Eric dancing with Wathoni. They were really, holding. How it wasn't just dance, they were holding themselves. They were in the zone. You understand? There was one kind of thing that was going on that I was getting confused, because I didn't even know both of them even liked each other. But if you recall, Wathoni has been kind of hinting that there's someone she likes, and she told Prince that he should please leave her alone, because she has lost all her friends because of him. That she wants to get back to her friends. And besides, she said she likes someone, and Prince was trying to get her to tell him who, but she never said. So guys, I think this person that we don't even know is Eric. Remember, Eric lost his girlfriend. His girlfriend Lilo was evicted last week, and he's actually single for now. So I mean, they were hugging and they were like in the zone, and I don't want to conclude anything, but that's what I saw, and that's what I'm telling you guys. Okay, so let us move to the next person on my list. So we also saw Praise. Praise was really good. Praise was dancing. Praise was dancing. These guys, I think all the guys, there's none of them that I wouldn't want to go to a club or a party with. Not just the guys, the girls too. Everybody was on their game. I think I would like to go to a club with this kind of people. These are the kind of people I want around me, the energy I want, because they will give me a good night. So yeah, Praise was showing us his moves. He can dance now. I know when you can dance, there's a way you have to show. You put some. It's not arrogance, but you need to show that that you have some moves, boy. So yeah, he was showing us his moves. Wathoni was better than last week. She was really into it. She was dancing. I saw her dancing quite a lot. She was dancing with Bright. I will talk to you guys about Wathoni later, but because something really happened. Actually, let me talk about it now. So Wathoni was really kind of on her own. She wasn't on her own. She was dancing, but you could see that she was separated from the other girls. The other girls, when I say the other girls, I'm talking about Tolani Baj and Vee, and then maybe Erica, because there was a way they sectioned themselves in the party. So you would see on a one side there was always Vee and Tolani Baj and Erica sometimes, and then you would see Dorothy, and then on the other side you would see Kaisha, who was just kind of on her own, and you would also see Lucy, who was also on her own somehow. But you would notice that Wathoni was kind of not with the girls. She was always with Bright dancing. She was dancing more than last time. She wasn't slacking. She was doing well. I've been feeling bad about this whole Wathoni, Tolani Baj, and Vee's matter. I've really felt bad. I feel as if life is too short. Which one is all this fight? People are fighting. Girls will always fight. If it's guys, they would have settled since. So I've been feeling bad for Wathoni. I'm like, why are these girls being so, I wouldn't call it mean, but they're not talking to her, and I didn't like it. And Wathoni has been feeling bad about it. But guys, the best thing that happened that made my night, let me not lie, was at some point Vee went to Wathoni and she grabbed her, she hugged her, she was talking to her, I don't know what she was saying to her, but you could see that she was making up with her. She held her, she was talking to her, she was whispering in her ears, and we could see Wathoni was agreeing with her. I think they were both apologizing to themselves. They realized that life is too short, my people. There is no need to be fighting, especially is it man that I don't even understand what they were fighting about. So anyway, they made up. And then while they were waking up, the cameraman was showing us Tolani Baj, and he was showing us Prince talking to Tolani Baj. It appeared, I don't know, but it appeared as if Prince was telling Tolani Baj to go and make peace with Wathoni, because Vee is making peace with Wathoni. And we could see from her body, from Tolani Baj's her body language, it was as if she was like no or something. She didn't want to go, or the girl should be the one to come to her or something. Me, I don't know, but that was what I was reading, because me, I've become, I don't know what I want to call myself, but I was kind of reading her body language. But I think Prince finally convinced her, and the next thing we saw her go to Wathoni and she was holding her. Oh my God, I love it when girls love each other. I love it when there's good vibes between girls. I don't like it when girls are hating on each other or fighting. I really hate that kind of thing. So yeah, she was holding her, she was talking to her, they hugged, all of them were holding themselves. It was emotional for me, guys. Let me not lie, I had tears. I had tears in my eye. You guys, you know me, I always cry about the smallest things. I'll be watching something, next thing I'm crying. Something that normal people will watch and they'll be okay. Next thing I'll start crying. So I actually cried. Let me not lie. I cried when all of them held each other and how they were talking to each other and they made up, guys. So I was so happy about that. That was the best part of the night for me. Let me not lie. Apart from DJ Consequence, of course. So yeah, yes, so that happened. Tochi, let's talk about Tochi. Tochi was all right. Tochi was dancing with Kaisha. He was dancing with Nengi. Tochi was, he was in his zone. Tochi is coming out of his shell, I think. So Tochi was all right. Nengi for me was on point tonight. She was really on point. While we're talking about Nengi, let me just draw you guys attention to something. In the last video I did, a lot of people were saying, oh, you don't like Nengi, blah blah blah, Nengi. Guys, me, I don't like Nengi. Let me confess, let me give you a confession. Nengi is the best for me. My best housemate in that place is Nengi. I like her. I like Nengi more than anybody in that house. If I didn't like Nengi, I wouldn't even go and do a video about Nengi. She was the first person I did a video about because I really, really liked her. I like Nengi, okay? For the record, Nengi is my girl. So whatever I said that people didn't like, I stand corrected. I do stand corrected. So having said that, let us move on. So Nengi, my girl. Nengi, let me tell you guys, let me make a confession again, another confession to you guys. Me, I am Nengi. Nengi is me. You see that Nengi, if I go into that house, if I've ever chosen to be in Big Brother, Nengi, I will do more than Nengi. You know all these things that she's doing, that she will wear short things and she's using her, feminine wiles to, is it wiles? I don't even know how to pronounce it, but she's using her, what she has to kind of entice guys. See, I will do much more than that. Me, you see that conversation, Kidwaya and Nengi, they were having a conversation, was it yesterday? Kidwaya was trying to tell Nengi how to flex with guys. He was trying to tell her, do this. You see, it's me that will teach them. If I were in that house, guys, you see, I would go into that Big Brother house with all the shortest clothes, everything that I have that is skimpy, I will wear it. And then I know what I have now. These things, they don't teach it all. We know it. It's kind of inborn. You don't go to school for it. You just know it. You know how to carry yourself so that the guys will be confused. So anyway, So what I'm trying to say is I am Nengi, and I will do more than what she's doing. So at the party, she was dancing with everyone. She was really on point. I really liked. I liked her energy. In fact, going to a party, I would like to go to a party with a Nengi. I would like to go to a party or club with Prince, with someone like Prince, with a Laycon, with a Praise, definitely a Praise, because Praise was like the life of the party. Then definitely Erica. Definitely Erica. I want to be on the dance floor with Erica. I want to be on the dance floor with Tolani Baj. I want to be with Neo. Oh my God, Neo, Prince. In fact, all of them. Okay, maybe not Lucy. But let me not be mean, guys. She's all right. She's all right. I would get her out of her shell, and Kaisha, I would also get her out of her shell. So let me not be mean. But those housemates, basically, they made my nights. They are fun. I think Big Brother, I don't know how Big Brother picks these housemates, but he picked them well, as in they were on point. So yeah, let's move on. So another major thing that happened was the kind of triangle between Erica, Laycon, and Kidwaya. So, when the party started and everything, we could see Erica. Erica was free, dancing with everyone. Erica is the life of the party. Anyway, she dances. She's cool. From time to time, she would dance with Kidwaya. She would give him everything. You know how they dance now. So she was doing all that, which was great. Then we saw Laycon, with her, and I didn't really understand what was going on, but eventually I got to understand that Erica was trying to kiss Laycon. Did you hear me right, guys? Erica was trying to kiss Laycon. I didn't understand. Maybe it was the alcohol? I think we have to blame it on the alcohol, guys. Because she was like all over him. She was dancing. I know she was dancing with everyone, but this Laycon matter, that there's a problem already. Laycon is obsessed with Erica. He has been going around and telling everybody in the house that Erica broke his house. Erica has been following Kidwaya, blah, 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 blah. And everybody has advised him to stay. Some people have advised him to stay away from her. Some people have advised him to go after her. But Erica has made it clear that she's not attracted to him. She's attracted to Kidwaya, and she has tried use style to pursue the guy. So, and Laycon has been like sad and depressed over the past couple of days, and people have been telling him you're not yourself. Laycon that we knew, to me, he was getting annoying and irritating. But tonight, Laycon it was as if Laycon's depression was lifted, because the party really lifted his depression. And then I think Erica really helped him, because he was, at some point, Laycon put his hand on Erica's bum. I don't know, I think Erica drank too much and she didn't know what she was doing, and then my brother Laycon had to take advantage now. Laycon, he's a guy now, and something he has been looking for since. So you want him not to take advantage. So yeah, I saw him put his hand on her, and in fact I have the clip, I'll show you guys. I just saw that Erica, I think what happened was, Erica has been feeling bad, like she's feeling bad about the whole Laycon situation, and she tried to be friendly with him and dancing and everything, but you're playing on his emotions, because this guy is in love with you. I don't understand, but from what I could see, Erica was trying to kiss Laycon. And even after the party, Laycon was confiding in Praise, telling Praise that Erica was trying to kiss me. She was drunk. She's drunk. She doesn't know what she's doing. I think she might have sex with Kidwaya. So I'm going to do everything not to avoid that from happening. So Praise was trying to tell him to not put his to leave her alone and everything. But Laycon, I kind of understand where he's coming from, because he really believes, he believed that Erica was not herself, that she was drunk. He kept saying, Erica was trying to kiss me. Erica is trying to kiss me. As in, someone, he knows that on a normal day, she's not going to do that. So he was trying to tell him that the girl is not herself. She's high. And if you leave her to sleep on that bed with Kidwaya, they are going to have sex. And so Laycon was saying, and So Praise was saying, no, he has already talked to Kidwaya. Kidwaya will not do that to her. Kidwaya will not have sex with her on national TV. He trusts Kidwaya. He's already spoken to Kidwaya. Kidwaya will not do that. Laycon was like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't trust her. And she can do anything. And I will not allow that to happen. I will not allow that to happen to her. I love her too much. I like her too much, or blah, blah, blah. Which I understand. So I kind of respected Laycon for doing that. I think I want a Laycon in my corner any day, in case I go and over drink, and I don't know what I'm doing. Please, God, let me have a Laycon in my corner that will not allow me to go and make this kind of mistake that Erica is looking to make tonight. No, we don't know what will happen. Let's keep watching, guys. So that was what happened between those ones. So Bright was really in it. Bright was on it. Bright was bright. He was bright throughout the night. He brightened up the whole place. At some point, he removed the shirt. He didn't have his shirt on. At some point, I think Laycon also removed the shirt. At some point, someone else removed the shirt. Was it Neo? Someone else removed the shirt. But yeah, he was really into it. I kind of liked his energy. I want to have a Bright with me at a party any day. So I was quite impressed with Bright as well. Laycon was fun. Apart from the whole Erica thing, Laycon, it was like Laycon had been waiting for the party so that he could get unleashed, you know, all those, his frustration, all those things that had been doing him over the week. The party just helped him to remove all those feelings, or, you know, at least he wasn't thinking about those things for a bit. That's before the whole Erica situation started, though. He was really in the mood. He was dancing. He was feeling the DJ. He was hailing the DJ. It was great, guys. Guys. So another thing that I noticed was Wathoni was now with Eric. Wathoni and Eric, they were really dancing and holding themselves and hugging. I didn't really understand, but I think there's something happening there. There's something there, guys. There's something there. They were holding themselves. At some point, after they had made up, Tolani Baj had made up with Wathoni, there was a point where the DJ changed the song, and it was about all I need is your waist. You know that song, all I want is your waist, something like that. So and I think Tolani Baj was the closest person to Eric. So Eric wanted to grab her to start dancing with her. She now grabbed Wathoni. Tolani Baj grabbed Wathoni and grabbed her and gave, you know how she grabbed her and gave her to Eric, and like, you guys should dance is something. So I know now, and they're already catching feelings for each other. So they were really dancing the song and everything. So it was kind of an approval that Tolani Baj was giving to Wathoni and Eric. My brother, my sister, that is how they forgot Lilo. That is how Lilo has been forgotten, because she got evicted. Just like that. But anyway, that is life, and we have to learn from it. The normal couples now, Vee and Neo, those ones were in their zone, kissing. I really like watching them. I always feel so soft, when I see them. I always feel good. Then there's the way she holds him. She holds him, and then she looks up to he's quite tall. So when she looks at him, it's as if no one else exists. Like, she doesn't see anyone. It's like they are the only two people in the room. She holds him and she looks up to him and she holds him tight. I like their love, I will not lie. That love, that is the kind of love I am looking for. Vee and Neo's love. I'll have to put it in my prayer points, guys. Another couple that was a highlight for me was Prince and Tolani Baj. They are a couple now. I don't know if you guys know. They were really holding themselves, dancing, being all lovey-dovey, holding themselves, showing everyone that these ones are now a couple. So I'm really happy for them, guys, and I wish them all the luck. So yeah, so we saw Neo dancing with everyone, dancing with Kaisha, dancing with Nengi. I kind of liked their dance, Neo and Nengi's dance. There was a song that was playing. I can't remember right now, but I'll get the video and I'll play for you. I'll get the clip. And I like their dance. He was like, you could see the expression in his face. He was really into the song. He was singing the lyrics, and Nengi too was playing her part. It was really nice. I loved watching both of them, actually. Neo. So Neo was dancing with Kaisha at some point. They were really dancing quite for some time. But after a while, now the owner came and collected her man. She just went there and grabbed her man again. So Kaisha had to walk away, because when the owner of the property comes, what do? You have to find your way. So at some point Aisha got tired, and she was now standing. I think she was tired. She was just standing and looking at everyone, but she really put in a lot of effort, better than last time, I think. She gets along with everyone. I saw her dance with Tochi, with Ozo, with Praise, everyone. She's I will always say that I like Aisha. So see how I'm looking at the things that I wrote. Those things, some of them don't even make sense to me anymore. So it was really a cool night, and the housemates had so much fun. I had fun watching them. And then there was some guy that came, that sang, that he came at some point, and he was singing. He was, hailing them and singing for them, and they were quite happy. But at some point, the DJ now started playing a song for them, and he was now calling their names. As in calling their names, everybody's name. He called everybody's name, and they were all very happy. Everybody was jumping up, and you could see that I think the song was already recorded. It wasn't as if the guy was calling their names at there. It was something that was being played, so they could see that the video had already been recorded, and they were like, "We don't blow." That was what they were saying when they went back into the room after the party. They were like, "My name is in a song. We don't blow. We don't blow." It was quite good. All of them, they were so happy. The energy in the room, even when the Big Brother told them that the party had ended and told them to go into the house. You know how it is now when you are at 100 and Biggie wants to bring you to 0. It was very hard. They were still in the room. They were still, when they got into the house, they were still like talking. They were still singing the songs. They were all still saying, they were calling each other's names, how the artists called their names. And they were really happy. So the DJ, before they left, they were telling the DJ, "Thank you so much. You are the best. You are the bestest." Me too. I was here. I was telling the DJ, like, I'm going to find that DJ, and me and that DJ, we need to do things. So yeah, the night ended. To the point that I watched, it was Laycon basically saying that he's not going to allow Erica to sleep with Kidwaya tonight, because Erica is drunk and she will have sex with Kidwaya if he doesn't intervene, and he's not going to let Kidwaya disrespect her like that. That he cares too much about her. And I don't even understand why Praise was trying to dissuade him from doing that, because he's looking out for the girl. He was like, Praise was saying, something about your mumu button. She get your mumu button. Even if it's your mumu button, but if he can prevent something like that from happening, he has seen something that wants to happen, and he was telling Praise, "I have seen this thing, so I don't want it to happen. That's why I am going to prevent it from happening." But Praise was busy arguing with him. That Praise, let's not even talk about Praise, because if I start talking about Praise now, guys, I will say the one that you people will not like, and then you people will come for me. So let's just leave Praise out of this. But basically, that's what Laycon was saying. He's going to do everything to prevent Erica from making a mistake tonight. Guys, do you think Erica is going to sleep with Kidwaya? And do you think Laycon is saying the truth, and do you think Laycon is justified for feeling the way he feels? Also, what do you think about Wathoni, Tolani Baj, and Vee making up? That was the best part of the night for me. How do you guys feel about that? I'm so happy about it. Also, what do you think about the whole Wathoni and Eric possible love interest thing? What do you guys think about that? Do you think it makes sense? Do you think now that Lilo has gone, Eric is now trying to be with someone else? I don't know how you guys feel about that. So tell me in the comment section. I would really like to hear from you guys. Oh guys, I didn't even talk about Nengi and Ozo, because there's really nothing to talk about them. They were just okay. Nengi danced with all the guys. She was just normal. Ozo danced with girls. Ozo was better than last time. He wasn't as boring. You could see that he was happy. Ozo is actually a happier person now, because Nengi is giving him face, and they are doing the whole couple thing, dating. I think they are dating, or maybe they are not dating, but they are courting, or they are in the process of dating, or whatever. I don't know what they are doing, but although he's a happier guy, because they're always holding hands. Even in the party, they were holding hands at some point, but it wasn't like they were like doing couple. They were free. So who else haven't I talked about? Lucy's dress. I'm not going to talk about Lucy's dress. She was all right. She looks nice. It was a theme, and she didn't have a choice. It was what they gave her to wear that she wore. So she looked nice, and she was dancing. She was bringing it. She brought it. So guys, this is where I'm going to end the video. I'm going to go and watch a bit more so that I can tell you guys what happened. I'm really interested in what's going to happen tonight after all the alcohol that has been consumed. So I want to know what is going to happen. So I will see you guys in my next one. Before I go, if you haven't subscribed, please now subscribe to the channel. Please like the video, and please click on the notification bell. I don't know what to do to tell you people again. This is beg that I'm begging. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.